now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with the content. But before we get to the content, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and catch every video when I drop them. Now, we gonna catch up with this young and JEFE content, man. I guess he was at No Jumper, and a Hispanic guy from Compton just got through doing this interview, and there was some words said. I didn't know who the dude was and left it at that. But you know how things go when people meet each other, and I guess the SA dude gave off a little aggression, you know what I'm saying? You know how it go when you young, man. You got to get your point across. Man, I'm from Wooty Woo Woo. Okay. Now, what's my boy name? Bobby Ye, man. He feels some type of way about it. He said, man, you guys was just sitting in front of each other, and when it was time to get approached, that situation with you and King Pill, it went another way, went another direction. The same thing, I guess he mentioned MUCNCHIE B, the same thing, but when this guy right here, this Hispanic guy, just so happened to be a Compton rapper that done said the N-word and with the ER on it, I guess that's what they saying. They said y'all didn't trip off of him. It's always something with this internet, man, with this internet space, man. People is going to come on here, man. They're going to find somebody to go at, and they're going to find everything that somebody do wrong. And that's just how it go. We all done did it. I done did it. Everybody, all these content creators done did the same thing. At the end of the day, I just hope y'all keep it content, because that's what it's about. Get your money. Get your money out the game, man. Don't lose your life in the game over any of this stuff, man. So we're going to get straight to this. And we gonna see what we gonna come up with, man. This young and JEFE, and this title, MUCNCHIE B and JEFE let P face a Compton Mexican say the N-word, hard ER, and didn't do nothing. So we're gonna get to both clips. Let's check out Ant and see what he got to say, and then we're gonna get to Bobby Ye. Let's go.
Adam come out the main interview room for the main No Jumper show. When he comes out with this little Latino kid, you know what I'm saying, hat on, tatted on his face, some other Latinos behind him. Never seen this dude a day in my life. Never heard of this dude a day in my life. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. The fact of the matter is the fact of the matter, regardless of what weirdo dude try to hop out there and try to debunk the narrative. You can't debunk a narrative that you do not know nothing about or you not sure of. So for you to get on camera and try to debunk something that you don't know about, that's blasphemy in itself, and that in itself is an oxymoron. It's retarded. Like, y'all gotta pay attention to what's going on in these social media space. A lot of people that get on this social media network and make accusations about other people, I promise you, if you pay attention to these people and not deceived, if you not already on to these people, you will see these people do the same things that they accuse people of.
Hello. I'm one of them guys. I be on some we shall ever come peace today, and then I be on your ass tomorrow. I be calling you cluck heads, base heads. If it wasn't a liquor store in your neighborhood, you wouldn't be born, because your mama wouldn't have had no liquor to get drunk off. The liquor that your daddy didn't bought to the house. I do all that, so I get it. I understand. I'm definitely one of them guys, man. I'd say something, then tomorrow I'll be on your ass. I get it.
So back to the story at hand. Shooting pool. Adam come out. I look up at him like, hey, what's up? We about to go shoot. He like, in a few minutes. He like, you know what I'm saying, we running kind of late. So I go back to shooting pool. Don't pay the little kid no mind. Don't pay his entourage no mind. For what reason? Don't know these guys. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the friendly just to come introducing myself and talking to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, the thorough and real ones, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what the deal is. So me and the homie go back to shooting pool. So as we go back to shooting pool, the rest of the room continues doing what they doing amongst the conversation, whoever talking to who, and whatever they talking about. So Adam come back out from one of the other rooms, and he like, oh, we just waiting for MUCNCHIE B. MUCNCHIE B running late. That's all. That's what we waiting for to start going live to shoot. So after about another 3 to 5 minutes waiting for MUCNCHIE don't show up. Adam like, hey, F it, we gonna just go live, you know. MUCNCHIE show up, he show up. So we go to the no jumper room that is used to do no jumper news. And I was the last person to arrive in that room. And when I arrived in that room, P-Face was already on the couch. Amongst whoever else, I don't remember how the lineup went, but I know I was the last person that was hosting in that room. And P-Face was already on the couch. So from there, Adam lets it be known who the guy was. Hey, this is P-Face from Compton, or, you know, whatever the case. We just did an interview.
P-Face, man. P-Face, a rapper from Compton. I never heard of P-Face. I got to go check out his music. If he from the city, I got to go check out his music and see what he got going on. I never heard of P-Face. We got a whole lot of rappers coming about the city, so I want to see what this about with this P-Face stuff. I never heard of him. No, that's no disrespect. I just haven't heard of his music. When I'm done, I'm going to check it out.
You know, he's a rapper. You know, we got a fire interview on the way. Right there, that's when I first learned of the name. Like, okay, P-Face. Bam. So Munchie show up when he show up. The little dude, he hosts probably about 15, 20 minutes, however long it was. He wasn't a fan of hosting the whole No Jumper News. He just told Adam, like, man, I'll stay in for a little bit. I'm trying to get up out of here. So Adam like, all right, bet. Now, as y'all see, he's staying there, you know, whatever transpire. As he leaving, he come over there to me, introduce himself, hey, P-Face, woo. All right, I'm like, I'm Ant. As he leaving, I'm like, where you from, bro? He like, Compton. I'm like, where you from in Compton? He like, I'm saying, some BPLS, whatever hood he say. I'm like, all right, for sure, 83rd Street. That's that. You leave No Jumper, the Reddit, clickbait, everybody, oh, hey, man, Munchie and Ant was in the room with the boy that said ER, and they didn't press him, they didn't do nothing. You like, what? Man, I'm laughing, I'm looking.
And that's how the internet gets you. That's how the internet go. Now, I see what Bobby Ye was saying in his video. I get it. You know what I'm saying? It was some good content. He figured sometimes we go on here when there's no content. You got to look for some content to make something out of nothing. I get it. I know how it go. But if they genuinely didn't know who he was, then it wasn't no reason for them to really say nothing to him. Because I done been around famous people and didn't know that was them. You know what I'm saying? I done been in the same facility with a whole bunch of famous people and literally didn't know who they was. So I guarantee that they would have knew who he was. They probably would have said something to him. Hey, what's up with that song that you made with that ER on it? They probably would have said something about that. But if they didn't know, then that should have been something that the homie should have just said, you know what, maybe they didn't know. I'm gonna check out his video because I really didn't get all the way in depth in it. He might have said that. If they didn't know, then it's cool. But if they knew, then it's a problem. I didn't check out his video, so I'm gonna get to that. But therefore, man, some people just don't really trip off a lot of this stuff, man. It's like, man, a lot of things that some people trip off of and trip on, I get it and I understand. They like, man, y'all tripping on each other with the blood and the crip, and y'all tripping on each other because he said this about y'all hood. But this somebody that disrespected your whole race and y'all didn't say nothing. But if they didn't know who it was, then it was nothing for them to say nothing about.
You know, and then, you know, on top of that, they say because he banged his hood loud that he punked me out. So, you know, I'm really laughing. This shit is really ticklish. I'm like, man, boy, this social media space is funny. So I wasn't gonna pay it no validity. But man, as always, man, we got this mad guy that's always spinning his narratives and assumptions on something and always thinking his opinion and word matters. He always thinking his opinion and word matter to that short ass crowd he got over there. And once again, can't keep my name out his mouth.
It works though, Ant. It works because I looked at this video. This video got 10,000 views in 4 hours. I think it worked, man. I think that's a good opponent to go at on the internet, especially when them numbers is doing. It seems like the numbers is working for you. So if the numbers is working for you, a lot of times dudes will speak on somebody whose name is buzzing, get them a buzz. But if it work in your favor, then that's good. Now I know a lot of y'all say, man, there's a lot of fake stuff. Nah, man, if somebody's talking about you, right, and it's not doing nothing for your channel, if they not even worth even talking about, because it's going to bring them more attention than it's going to bring you, and it's a money game, it's a numbers game. Why speak on it? A lot of times, man, people say something, I overlook it, then I look at the numbers like, nah, I think I need to go ahead and get in on this because they making paper and I'm on here to make paper. I'm not here to make a fool of myself. I'm definitely here to make money. Y'all can believe that.
Can't keep my name out of his mouth, can't keep Munchie name out of his mouth. But this is supposed to be the guy that you guys go to that's not surrounded in controversial. But the flip side of that, oh, well, you know, what I was doing, I was trying to be pro-black, and I was trying to stick to this, but, you know, it wasn't working. I see everybody want to watch the controversial people, so I had to start doing controversial content. I had to give y'all what y'all wanted. So, and I'm really trying to refrain because that's not even my character, calling dudes out their name. I'm not like one of them dudes who like just calling dudes out their name and don't stand on nothing, or, you know, it's just like a weird space when you kind of like go at it and like.
Yeah, because it's a couple of dudes that didn't call a nigga out their name on this internet. You really can't get on the internet and say nothing. But boy, when I catch some of them dudes that didn't say some of them words, well, hey, listen, it's gonna be some real discussion going on when I catch some of them dudes. I ain't gonna do it on the internet though, because you ain't doing it but arguing at your phone and your camera. And that shit look crazy. But when you catch them in person, you see that you catch the energy. I think we gonna get up out of here, man. I kind of get where Anna's coming from. He said, man, I didn't know what dude was from, and furthermore, you know what I'm saying? I'm on some business up in here. So this is Bobby Ye. Let's go over here and see what he got to say. Bobby Ye from out of PJs. Y'all go over there and subscribe to his channel, which is Bobby Ye Imperial Vision. At the end, I go back to both of their channels where y'all can go over there and check out their stuff. So let's go over here and check out Bobby Ye and see what Bobby Ye got to say. I guess him and Young and JEFE have an online beef going on. So let's get to this, man. See what Bobby Ye talking about.
By the action, these who are content creators, these venerated, celebrated, double gang members. We just watch Big and JEFE. Don't care about nothing what the chick say. We just watched this brother do a broadcast and no jumper to where him and King Peel get into it because King Peel utilized certain disparaging, disrespectful words towards the Trey. I'm not going to repeat it. For those who know, you know. He said the TRAMP word. That's what he said, right? We just watched a separate broadcast with MUCNCHIE B, and 607 Unc said he is Hoover, Wooty Wop Wop removal. We watched this, right? And a lot of people was in an uproar. A lot of people felt the type of way. You know, MUCNCHIE B, he ain't really give the same energy to 607 Unc that he had given to the brother from Santana Block Compton Crib. So, you know, it was some backlash, but he did say something, right? Young and JEFE did say something to King Peel for utilizing that T word, right? But here, and this is why a lot of people take LA politics and LA gang culture for some Mickey Mouse bullshit on PJ.
And that's cool. That's cool, Bobby. Let them take it like that and bring their ass out here and be somewhere in the alley somewhere stinking. Because they think the internet, listen, it's the internet, the social media. It's what's on here that might make it look crazy. It's just like anywhere else, not just LA. Everywhere they got some riders. It's everywhere they got some gangsters. But you got the guys that's on the internet. You know what I'm saying? They might look at them a certain way or look at us all a certain way. But the people that's not on the internet is the people they got to worry about. So if you guys come from out of town, you do better hooking up with one of us, because we ain't gonna do nothing but probably get some content, go take our cameras and film something. Don't go over there trying to hang out with them dudes who not on the internet, because them the ones that you gonna have a problem with. Trust me, they gonna have you flipped upside down and your pockets looking like rabbit ears. Don't go over there hanging out with them people. If you come out here, come hang out with us, man. We gonna just pull our camera out, make some money, content. That's it.
It's far too often that I get on here and people say, Bobby Ye, man, you solid. But them other cats down in LA, man, they got the people looking bad, man. They this, they that, and so on and so forth, and all this, baby. You feel me? A lot of people take Los Angeles gang subculture as a joke. And you know,
like I said, let them bring their ass out there. We could drop them off in your hood. We could drop them off in Grape Street. We could drop them off in the PJs. We could drop them off in the Grandies. We could drop them off over there in the 60s. We could drop them off. You could drop them off in any one of these hoods, man, on a good day, and they gonna get their ass if that's what they think. Just like if we was to go to any place, Chicago, New York, Texas, Memphis, Detroit, we go out there playing, it's gonna be the same thing. So it ain't the people in LA, it's the people that's on the internet. They might take us as a joke because we on here, you know what I'm saying, doing things. We do a whole lot of stuff on the internet. So they might look at us like that. But you go over there to them neighborhoods,
take it for a
and you will find out.
Joke, read the description. The description is right there. Read that shit. Why didn't Munchie and Aunt Jefe check Hispanic rapper P-Face Baby for racist remarks made in the past against blacks?
They didn't know.
Can somebody answer that for me? Let me know why you think they ain't.
I'm gonna ask. They said they didn't know who he was. If they knew who he was, then yeah, we'll all be on that. Like, come on, man, y'all let dude walk up in there and say the ER and didn't do nothing with him. But in their defense, they said they didn't know who he was. But do you got a point? Yes, you do have a point. But did they know who he was? No, they didn't. So what y'all think in the comment section? Y'all got two dudes on here. They going back and forth. They got their internet beef. And you know what I'm saying? They both getting their money. They both in this internet space. They both got good content. And at the end of the day, man, this stuff is good for content. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. But who do y'all think right in this situation? We're going to get a little bit more of Bobby Ye. Then we're going to go to his page so y'all can go over there and subscribe to his channel.
You know, pressing online. Let me know why you think they ain't address it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And this is the thing. What our player partners, our kin folks, our companions, our loved ones, and all this and all that, we reprimand in private, but we celebrate in public, right? But when the individuals come up against our people, our movements, and us as a collective, right? When they disrespect in public, the apologies and the correction should also be done in public because you did this shit publicly. So when you want to come on these public platforms and be disrespectful towards a specific ethnic group, a specific race of people, when you issue an apology, it shouldn't be no shit that was done in the closet. Some shit that was done in private because you disrespected in public. And we ain't settling for it now. You know, some cats is going to say, oh, well, I ain't never seen it. You know, just like they said the thing with King Pill. Well, if you seen King Pill or you heard King Pill descripting, do something about it. On PJ Crip, I believe in my heart. I'm not saying that is facts. But on Eastside PJ Crip, I believe in my heart that nigga had word, that nigga had seen, or he had got word to King Pill at this Crip. But that's child's play.
All right, man. I got it ain't what I got to think about it. This is for y'all. This is for the people. What do y'all think? Leave y'all comments in the comment section. What do y'all think about all this? And let me get your honest, your honest reaction. Then I come back and I'll read the comments online. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get to that. But let's go over here to this man's page so y'all can check him out. This is Bobby Ye Imperial Vision. Y'all go over there and get them likes up, get them subs up, and then I'm gonna take y'all right back over here to Young Aunt Jefe's page, so y'all can go over there and get them likes up and go out there and check out both. Go check out both of the interviews for yourself, and y'all can dissect everything, and then y'all go leave in their comment section at the also see if they come to a common ground, see who making the sense, and see whose content on this, or is it just content? But let's go see whose content is right, who's wrong. They might both be right. I'm gonna leave that up to y'all, man. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.